us, Lord. Okay, Lord. Lord, look, guys.
A powerful magnitude 7.4 earthquake struck off the coast of Davao Oriental in the southern Philippines on October 10, 2025, according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology.
Lord, Lord. Help us, Lord. Lord. Lord God.
The tremor, which occurred at a depth of about 58 kilometers beneath the seabed, sent strong shaking across much of Mindanao, prompting tsunami warnings, widespread evacuations, and reports of structural damage in several cities.
Tago! Tago! Lord, tama na, Lord! Lord! Tama na, Lord!
The epicenter was located roughly 45 kilometers east of Governor Generoso, along the Philippine Trench, one of the country's most active fault zones. The earthquake was felt intensely in Davao City, General Santos, Surigao, and Cotabato, with residents fleeing homes, schools, and offices as buildings swayed violently. Power lines were seen sparking, ceiling panels fell, and alarms sounded throughout the region.
Wala, kusog kaayo. Wala ka, ma! Gawas mo, Chin! Kusog kaayo. Isa luna dito. Kusog kaayo, God!
Witnesses described the shaking as the strongest in years, lasting for more than 30 seconds. Following the quake, authorities immediately issued a tsunami warning for coastal areas of Davao Oriental, Davao de Oro, Surigao del Sur, and Leyte, urging residents to evacuate to higher ground.
Hello, Moto.
Own the Motorola Edge 60 Fusion.
Most working professionals are finding jobs the wrong way. They see a job post and they
Authorities warned that potential tsunami waves could reach up to 3 meters high along eastern coastal zone. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center also confirmed that hazardous waves were possible not only for the southern Philippines but also for nearby countries such as Indonesia and Palau.
Grabe, linog! Grabe, pagkakusuga agad! Woo! Woo! Tabi!
Initial assessments revealed visible structural damage in several urban centers. In Davao City, cracks appeared on concrete walls and pillars of government buildings, hospitals, and residential structures. Several glass facades in business districts shattered, scattering debris onto sidewalks. Partial collapses were reported in older homes and public schools, while in General Santos, local officials confirmed damage to a shopping complex and a coastal bridge. Portions of power lines toppled, causing blackouts across parts of Davao del Sur, South Cotabato, and Compostela Valley, while communication networks experienced temporary disruption. Engineers from the Department of Public Works and Highways were deployed to inspect bridges and highways for stability. Surface fissures were reported along sections of the Davao, Tagum and Davao, Mati highways, forcing temporary traffic closures. Operations at Francisco Bangoy International Airport were briefly suspended as inspection teams checked for structural cracks on runways and terminal buildings before flights resumed later in the day.
Linog guys! Linog! Lord! Tabang Lord! Lord! Tabang Lord! Lord! Tabang Lord! Lord, gusto ko yung linog Lord! Lord, Ginoo! Tabang! Lord! 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 Aming pamilya, Lord! Lord! Aloy, kasama, Lord! Lord!
Hospitals in Davao region operated under emergency protocols, attending to patients suffering from minor injuries due to falling objects or panic-related incidents. Medical staff also evacuated patients from upper floors as a safety measure during the strongest tremors. Local government units have begun setting up temporary shelters and evacuation centers for residents displaced by the quake and tsunami warnings. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council placed all regional response units on red alert and coordinated with local disaster offices to expedite rescue, evacuation, and damage assessment. The Philippine Coast Guard and the Armed Forces of the Philippines have been deployed to assist in coastal evacuations and to monitor sea level changes.
Lumilindol pa. Meron pa. May shock.
Hindi tayo dito, baka may kawad.
Several strong aftershocks, some exceeding magnitude 5, have already been recorded, further frightening residents. Local authorities has warned that additional aftershocks are expected in the coming hours and advised the public to avoid damaged buildings and unstable slopes that may trigger landslide. The Philippines, located along the Pacific Ring of Fire, experiences frequent earthquakes due to its position atop several converging tectonic plates. Experts note that today's event was a reminder of the constant seismic threat faced by the nation. Over the past decade, Mindanao has experienced multiple destructive quakes, including those in 2019 that damaged thousands of structures and displaced tens of thousands of residents.
Ma'am, gawas na. Uy, kakusog. Ma'am, dali. Hala. Ma'am, dali mo, ma'am. Hala ka, Lord. Hello.
In the wake of today's earthquake, government agencies have called for renewed efforts to strengthen building standards, improve public awareness, and enhance early warning systems. Seismologists emphasize that preparedness through regular evacuation drills, updated hazard maps, and resilient infrastructure is the key to reducing future casualties.
Grabing linog, uy. Sugas linog. Lah. Grabe. Sakyanan, oh. Yug-yug. Lah. Patayng building. Palayo ta, guys.
For now, much of Davao and its neighboring provinces remain on alert as rescue teams, engineers, and volunteers work through the night. The next 24 hours will be critical as authorities assess the full scale of destruction, verify tsunami threats, and begin the process of recovery and rebuilding.
Kini nga hunas ni mura ni og hunas sa ni kahapon.
Kana